Hey everyone, to the Morning Dew with me, DJ Mahmoud. Apologies for the for coming late due to some technical problems, but eventually we are here. So we are live on www.sintokradio.com. You can hear to our stream online, and also we are live on Radio Uniotama.fm on Facebook. So while we are here, we're gonna talk about some interesting talk and interesting discussions. And also, I wanna mention the weather today. The weather is amazing today.
It was very amazing.
Yeah, I mean these past few days the weather
at least it's not dry as it used to be. This semester is all.
Yeah, I mean the weather cannot unmatched with a cup of coffee.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. That's perfect.
Okay, we're gonna come back to you again.
All right.
Okay, today we have a beautiful guest with us.
Beautiful. Wow. That's kind of weird. Though.
So I'm gonna let you introduce yourself to the listeners.
All right.
So yeah.
All right. First of all, thanks for having me here. It's such a pleasure to be in your Dew radio show.
Yeah.
My name is Abdullah Yasser Asaraj. I'm from Saudi Arabia. This is my 4th semester.
Wow.
And I'm studying information technology, majored in software engineering.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's all, I guess.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. So Abdullah, we're gonna talk about and discuss about how does it feel to be a university student, and also we're gonna talk about also being an international student, in generally and also in Malaysia or in UM. So before that, we're gonna have a commercial break and see you soon. Yeah.
With DJ Mahmoud.
Hey guys, this is DJ Mahmoud. Don't forget to check us out on our new favorite segment, The Morning Dew, which you can find all the cool stuff over there. Only here on Uni Utama FM. Informasi minda anda. See you there.
Do you have a lot of things to talk about? Do you want to hear it from someone who can relate to your problems? Then, what are you waiting for? Come on and tune into the Morning Dew with me, DJ Mahmoud, as your host, so we can talk about refreshing thoughts, exciting discussions, and have great guests. All of it so we can enjoy and have a really good morning. This show is brought to you by Uni Utama FM. Informasi minda Anda.
Okay, so we are back again. We're gonna go straight ahead to our topic. So, for most people heading to university can be a very scary period. And going so far from the all home comforts, the daily rituals and expectations we are used to suddenly about to change. So I'm going to talk about point after point on being a university student, and Abdullah will give us some his personal thoughts about it. So here are just some of the things you can expect once you embark on life in university, at university. First is the money management. How can you manage your expenses and stuff? So perhaps the most daunting obstacle all university students are forced to overcome when they start their university life is money management. Gone are the days you can call on your mom and your dad to lend you some money, extra cash for your
budget, ending of the month,
for your PlayStation game or PC game or anything. So the how can I say? So tell me Abdullah, what do you think about money management?
Well, money management, it's like, it's like the boogeyman of all university students, because they have a hard time trying to manage their expenses. In my opinion, I guess always finding the second source of money, like a business. I see a lot of students here in UM doing like car rental business or whatever. This is one of the best ways to be able to have more financial freedom instead of just relying on your parents completely, because sometimes it's a little bit heavy. You go out with your friends for a night out, you pay for that movie, you pay for that dinner, and then you're just out of budget. You don't know how you're going to reorganize your expenses.
And I think for you, especially if you're being an international student, money doesn't come every time or whenever you ask it. And you have to sometimes to walk to get your money.
And it's actually the most the biggest problem that facing most of the international students is waiting to get the money, because sometimes you just finish all all the money for the month and you're still waiting for to get paid out for the next month, and that's how it goes. You find yourself stuck. You have to borrow some money from other friends that they are also struggling with financial problems. So just to avoid most of these things,
I think because managing money is kind of unpredictable to us.
Unpredictable, exactly.
Being like you have to pay your visa, for your own school, for your own tuition and stuff like that, right? So the next point I would say is early mornings. Early mornings at school are a whole different ballgame to early morning starts at university, primarily because you are responsible for getting yourself up. It's so easy just to hit the snooze button until the battery runs out, and no one will call you, and your parent would
Yeah, exactly.
never know.
There's no one to wake you up unless you have a very good roommate.
Yeah.
And he will have to leave eventually because he have classes too. So you just by your own, you need to take care of your own responsibility.
Exactly,
That's
exactly.
why
Like for me personally, I'm a morning person. I love to get up early in the morning, have my breakfast, drink some coffee and stuff. But also,
you still need to teach me how to do that.
although I'm a morning person,
Yeah.
mornings are very hard, especially if you have like an 8:30 class. Oh my god, it's really hard.
I
It's really
understand.
hard.
That's why I usually when I do the added drop, I just try to avoid morning class because I'm very bad with that stuff. I'm not a morning person. And
Yeah.
That's a big problem.
Yeah. So, okay, the third point, I would say presentations.
Presentations.
Making presentations in front of your fellow students and lecturers is to be expected once you begin your university. This might seem like a daunting task for the more introvert student, so you should start practicing your public speaking skills now.
Exactly. I'm telling you, you still have to deal with that social and anxiety problems of yours, and you also have to deal with that being uncomfortable in front of crowds or people listening to what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
So I guess this is not a big problem because you'll get used to it by time, and it actually makes you. It's like a confidence boost. You know, it makes you more confidence and less, nervous in front of people.
Yeah.
More
Yeah.
open.
I think this is that sums it up.
Yeah.
Okay. The last part or the last point is sleep and no sleep. So I'm gonna ask you: do you remember sleep? If you are a university student. I mean, once you start university, that will fast become a distant memory, or at the very least, a luxury. With the early mornings, countless assignments, and excessive nightlife, there won't be much time left for your head to hit the pillow. However, your body will soon adapt because those midweek student nights are always worth it in the end.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually sleeping is a huge problem for all the students because even if you you manage to organize your sleeping schedule, you get some stuff that you didn't expect, like going out with your friends, or maybe like a presentation that you forgot about. You still have to prepare it, or like a deadline for an assignment. So this is a huge problem. And also, if you didn't get much sleep, that means you're not going to be able to wake up for classes, and that's another big issue. So you still have
and also, like personally for me, I would say like there are some people who say like it's all about time management and stuff. To be more practical, I think like being a student, there is many things are unpredicted. Like you wouldn't go to a class and you would know that in that certain day there is a quiz or presentation. Like okay, for the first class you would say okay, I have next week I have a presentation or I have a quiz, but at the end of the week, I mean you will have
bunch of them.
Bunch of them.
And the problem is, the biggest problem is most of the lecturers have the same deadlines and the same thing. So you begin in the semester, you're totally free, you enjoy your life, you're very happy, and then you get to that dark part of the semester where you have all the deadlines, all the quizzes, everything just thrown out on your face, and hey, you have to deal with it.
That's some sort of
It's like, let me tell you this. It's like a triangle with 3 angles.
Yeah.
Sleeping, having fun, and your education. So you have to sacrifice one of these. If you study and you have fun, then no sleep. If you have fun and you sleep, then you can't study. You're not gonna study. And if you sleep and you study, then you're not gonna have fun. So you still have to organize these 3 stuff.
Okay, thanks a lot about these topics. We're gonna go to a commercial, not a commercial, sorry, a public service announcement, and we are going back to you guys again.
Yeah.
%70 of the earth is covered with water, but only 2.5% of that water can be used. On average, every household uses 350 gallons of water per day. The demand for fresh water is increasing by 64 billion cubic meters every year. Annually, the average household uses 127,400 gallons of water per year. 782,250 billions of liters of water have been consumed this year alone, and this number continues to grow. Help the environment, conserve water.
Okay, welcome back again.
We are back.
Yeah, we are back. And okay, the next topic, or it's not the next topic, but subtopic, is being specifically as international student
Yeah.
in Malaysia or in general. So there is I found in the internet a really interesting topic or interesting article by the Independent UK. They have 10 pros and cons of being an international student. So yeah, I'm gonna list them and see what Abdullah have any.
Let's start with the pros first.
Yeah, we're gonna start with the pros.
Yeah.
So first is the culture. Living in a new country will allow you to experience a completely different culture and a different way of living. You can try exotic foods, listen to music you've never heard before, and learn about traditions specific to different countries. The thing is, the things that you learn will stick with your life, and ensuring you are much more knowledgeable and an open person than you are at the start of your, or before you come to the new country.
Yeah.
So yeah, tell me about culture or anything, like if you.
The culture. I mean,
happen.
for some people, it's very easy. It's very easy for them to blend with the culture, and
Yeah.
like they are more open-minded. They are more open to other cultures. But for some other people, they came from close societies. They are always close to each other. So they tend to be always together when they are studying abroad. Like you see like 5 people all from the same country talking their own language. And for me, I disagree with that. I think it's bad because they don't give themselves a chance or an opportunity to explore the other culture and learn from them, learn the good things and try to avoid the bad things. I mean, there's good things and bad things about every culture, every country. So that's how it goes. You always need to explore and keep.
I think we are very fortunate being here in Malaysia to explore this multiracial country
and also
that has three main cultures: the Malay culture and the Indian culture, Chinese culture. Yeah. So have you like experienced some foods?
Yeah, of course.
Some music. Anything about it? Yeah.
It has
Tell me
been
about it.
4 interesting semesters. I'm more open-minded to everything. I have friends from most of the nationalities of the students that study here.
Yeah.
Actually, most of my friends, like my close friends, are internationals. I usually try to avoid people coming from the same geographical area I came from, because first of all it will improve your language, it will improve your way of thinking, because you will be able to understand how people from different places think. And this is actually a very good thing. Also, you asked me about what I tried here and the food, the culture. There's nothing to say. The culture here just talks about itself. That's all I can say about it. Because it's multicultural country, and also they blend it so well. You can see even the food. You can see that Indian flavors are merged somehow with the Malaysian food, and also the Chinese kind of flavors merged with the same way that the Malaysian food goes. So that's how it goes. It's just like 3 different races manage to live together and create a new kind of culture mixed between all of them. So this is a good thing. That's what I'm trying to say. If you're always open to other cultures, you will be able to improve your own culture, and you will learn more.
So that was great. The next point is having new set of friends. Studying at studying at a new university means meeting lots of new people, and the opportunity to make new friends, because this will be a unique experience. You are more likely to appreciate the friends you make. The bonds you make will be lifelong, and which will be incredibly useful for when you finish university and you want to travel. Need a place to stay during the traveling. Well, now you have friends who live in those places.
You have hotspots where you can connect to it. I mean, you know what's the difference between school and university life? In school, you just go to a random guy, you say, "Hi, can we be friends?" "Yeah, sure. Hey, what's your name? What's your name?" And that's it. But as we grow, we understand that relationships between human beings are way more complicated than this. I mean, as children, we don't understand. I mean, we're still immature. We don't know how the life goes. But when we grow up and we see the other sides of the relationships, then it's gonna be a little bit complicated for us to deal with other people, or maybe to have more friends, or maybe to easily trust them. So that's why you always have to talk to everyone. Try to see which one is the best to call friend, and which one is better to just be like in your circle but not your close friend. Because there's always, as I mentioned before, there's the good and the bad. So
I'm gonna go and wrap it up, because I think we have around less than 10 minutes. So 3 is learning a new language. What a better way to learn a new language than to be immersed in it completely. The best way to practice is to talk to a native speaker, and you'll have no shortage of those if you study abroad. Speaking multiple languages is always a good way to impress people, whether that's on your on your LinkedIn or on your Tinder profile.
I agree with that. You will also improve your language, just like your communication with people, and also your accent, I would say.
Exactly. So the fourth point is having another traveling base. That's a really interesting point. Not only will you be able to travel around your new home, but you will be closer to places that always seemed like a distant dream. It's much easier to take a road trip around the States when you are already in America, or to visit New Zealand if you are studying in Australia. Suddenly there is an entire world of opportunities next door, and you have an entire year to take advantage. I think this is
this is a very strong point, because each international student represents his own country, and he's like he's trying to show the people his own culture in his own country. So you have an opportunity to get a window open, so you can explore and see
Abdullah, I'm gonna ask you that. Have you been to like Thailand or maybe Indonesia, Singapore,
Not yet.
those places
but I'm
like
actually,
next to Malaysia?
Yeah, it's all in my plans.
Wish list, huh?
Yeah, exactly. in my wish list.
Yeah.
I really want to go to Indonesia, mostly to Indonesia and also
Yeah.
China. There's a lot of things to see in China and also in Singapore.
Oh.
But Thailand, I'm not sure about that. You know, because there is like, you know, it just goes with the first comes first.
Yeah, of course. Okay, and have you been to certain places here in Malaysia?
I went to Langkawi and
Yeah.
I also went to KL.
Uh-huh.
I'm not the traveling kind of person. I usually try to stay in my room. But Langkawi was unexplainable. It was a
Yeah.
great experience. It was one of the best places I spent
Yeah.
time. And I only spent 3 days there, but I still need to go there again. You know.
Okay, sorry guys, I'm gonna skip the whole pros points and gonna go to the cons because we don't have time. Okay, one of the cons were homesickness. You may be used to being away from your family while you are at university, but being in a different country is a whole different idea, or is a whole different ball game. Not being able to pop home for visits during a quiet weekend or spend the holidays being pampered by your parents can definitely affect you. And if you are not ready to take this step, however, with video calling sites and apps like Skype, FaceTime, homesickness is a lot more easier this time.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Bella?
Homesickness is it's just like, I won't call it a problem, I won't call it a con. It's just one of the side effects of being an international student or someone living abroad, I would say.
Yeah.
Because if you go for tourism, it's different. But if you live out abroad, that's another case.
Yeah. Okay, the second is loneliness. It can be a very isolating experience if you don't settle in well and make friends. It's much more important to be able to put yourself out there and make more of an effort to join groups, attend socials, and initiate conversations. As you won't already have a group of friends, if you are not ready to be this outgoing, then studying abroad probably gonna be hard.
Bad experience.
Yeah, gonna be hard.
Because I mean, for me, I'm a kind of person who enjoys being alone.
Yeah.
But if I'm sitting around people, I don't feel like I'm having like any social anxiety problems or anything. But I prefer to stay alone. So as long as you are okay with being alone, then this is not going to be a problem.
And
if you know what to do when you.
And I think being in like clubs and in the university helps. Helps being.
It helps you to
be more social, right?
To know more people.
Yeah. So this is gonna be our last because I think we don't have any time left. I'm sorry, guys. There was so much going, so much more content I wanted.
Time. I mean, that
I wanted to say more. There was like an article I want to cover. There's too many things I wanted to cover, but yeah, we have no time. Yeah, the last part is the falling behind in your studies. It's hard enough to remember you are at university to learn on a normal day. Add being in a brand new country into the equation, and it makes it's almost impossible to stay motivated enough to focus on assignments and revising. It's also important to remember the modules won't be exactly the same as back home. So you could be sometimes missing some valuable information. So yeah, what do you think of the being outside of your not outside, but being in a new brand country? It's kind of
stressful in the beginning, but
yeah,
then it just...
it is. I mean, being a university student, it is already hard, right?
Yeah.
So imagine being in a different country.
Yeah. You
it's
have to
gonna
deal
be
with the
much
loneliness,
harder.
the homesickness, the
And you have to,
the
like-
second language. The
You
English
you
language,
have to
and
always
also
to
your own
remind
studies.
yourself of your motivation. Why did you come?
Your main goal.
Yeah, and your main goal is not.
I'm not here to have fun. I'm
Yeah,
here
you
to
have to
study and all
motivate
that.
yourself every
just-
single day.
We mostly we have this. We feel this in the first semester
Mhm.
because by the time we just get used to it, and we know that it's not always about just spending all your time in your room
Yeah.
trying to do your assignments or studying your chapters. You are missing a lot if you're doing this. You're missing knowing, like, meeting new people. You're missing a lot of experiences if you just do that.
I think it's a really interesting topic, that one, the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish we had this one in the beginning though.
Yeah, but like, because
Yeah.
being in a new different country is kind of stressful. But yeah, guys, I think this is our time. Thank you guys for listening, and thank you, Abdullah, for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
I wanted to say more and explain more, but yeah, that's our time.
Maybe
so-
we'll have it next time though.
Yeah, maybe. So yeah, always stay tuned to Unitama FM. This show is brought to you by Unitama FM in Pharmacy Media Center.
With DJ Mahmoud.
With me,
The
DJ
best
Mahmoud.
DJ in the town.
Thanks, Abdullah. And
You're
see
welcome.
you next time, guys. Yeah.